Guys, yeah, I'm talking about Northern South Africa highlights, birding and wildlife safari. Again, one of our small group set departure safaris. This is something a bit different, including the Kruger, but a little bit different to going further south in the park. The Northern Kruger is a bit quieter in terms of tourists, so for that reason it's got a lot of appeal. This itinerary is actually a favorite of many clients of ours who've done South Africa a number of times. So basically we start off in Johannesburg and we make our way north into Limpopo Province. We spend our first night in Polokwane, where we'll be birding in Polokwane Nature Reserve. The short-clawed lark is one of the specials there for that reserve, but it's got a nice suite of sort of arid thornfelt birds. So a great range of birds and some nice mammals to be seen as well, and a nice introduction. So one night there, and then we head up into the Louis Trichardt area in the shadow of the Soutpansberg mountain range, subtropical area, nice and lush, verdant. There we hook up with Samson, one of the local guides, and we go out with him for our full day there. He's going to show us some incredible birds. The exact program will be up to him depending on what's showing where. We're looking for species such as blue-spotted wood dove, African broadbill, Allen's gallinule, lesser moorhen, African finfoot, whiteback night heron, bathawk, African crowned eagle, African pygmy goose. So a great range of birds we'll see with Samson. From there we go to somewhere again altogether different, Mapungubwe National Park, up on the Limpopo River, right at the junction where Zimbabwe, Botswana and South Africa meet. Very scenic park, classic sandstone formations, the big lazy or great, well, how does he say it, grey, green, greasy or whatever, Limpopo River, words by Rudyard Kipling. So a wonderful park there. We'll spend our time exploring that reserve, get our first taste of proper big game viewing. And from there we go through all the way to Northern Kruger National Park for what I would think is the highlight of the tours, a couple of nights at Pafuri Camp on the Pafuri River in the Makuleki concession. Now this northern tip of Kruger is basically a private area. It's owned by the local community, and there's only a handful of lodges allowed to operate there. And it's arguably the most diverse and most scenic part of the entire Kruger National Park. And it's just beautiful with the sandstone formations, the massive baobabs, the fever tree forests, the floodplains. It's just incredible, and the accommodation there is something out of this world. Not really super, it's luxury, but not over the top. But the setting on the river is just, it's fantastic. You'd have to see it to believe it. So from there we head south, a couple more stops in the Kruger National Park at the public rest camps. Just birding and game viewing all day as it comes. You can never really get tired of that in the Kruger National Park. And then leaving the park, we head through to the Magubus Kloof area in the escarpment. Again, altogether different habitat, misty forests, mountainous country. And there we're looking for a couple of birds specifically, black-fronted bushshrike and Cape parrot, plus a number of other forest specials. That'll be the last stop on the tour. And from there we basically trickle back to Johannesburg, maybe a couple of birding stops on the way, and we drop you off at the airport after a thoroughly enjoyable Limpopo birding and wildlife experience.